Hi, Halea Priest here. Let's do a great little sequence today for tummy issues, acid reflux, stress. And we're going to start out with some stress relaxation a little here, since stress exacerbates every single one of our medical conditions. So what we're going to do is we're going to begin by tracing triple warmer backwards. So what we're going to do is start at the end of an eyebrow, either side, and we're going to take a deep breath in, coming over the ears, and at some point a nice exhalation down the top of our arms and off our ring finger. We're going to do that on each side. These next two times that we do this, we're going to think of something positive to tell ourselves, and you might not believe it in the moment. I tell myself everything's going to be okay, even if I don't really believe that. But in some ways it will be okay, somehow, some way. So we want to talk that fight, flight, or freeze part of ourselves, that triple warmer, to say, okay, we can relax just a little bit. All right, so let's do that then 2 more times. You can just say it silently to yourself, repeat it over. Good, down the top of the arm and out the ring finger. Let's do that another time. You can also smile. Honestly, that gets the brain to say everything's okay. And again, just act as if. Okay, other side. Maybe a little exhalation audibly. 2, 3, and then just take a moment to notice how you feel right now, what's shifted, and savoring those benefits. Maybe it's just a little tiny opening. That's okay. That's big. We're beginning to give our nervous system a different message. And we're helping all the energy to settle down, our digestive tract to settle down and to move down towards the earth. The next thing that we'll do is the triple warmer smoothie. We're going to place our hands over our eyes, maybe take a breath in, and then exhale to our temples. Rest for a moment, another breath in, over our ears, under the bottom of our ears, and down to our heart. If you have any anxiety, you can do between your pinky and your ring, that bone, that space right in there, you can tap that a few times. Take some good deep breaths. We'll do this one more time. This time we'll have the other hand on our heart, so we're tapping the other side. Good. Hands over the eyes, coming to the temple, and then up over our ears, and down to our heart. And then tapping if you want, if you have anxiety. Good, and resting for a moment. Perfect. Beautiful. Good. The next one we're going to be working with this whole coming over the ears. That's where our fight, flight, and freeze meridian, our triple warmer runs. So we're kind of running it backwards actually to help it chill. So this time we're going to start at the ends of our eyebrows, both hands. This is particularly good for acid reflux, but also good for any stress. Coming up over the ears again, deep breath in and then down. And we're going to bring our fingers under our chin, and then we're just going to like a little kitty cat, just rubbing gently down to our heart. Let's do that one more time. Starting here, up and over, coming down to our chin. And this way, we're literally petting and comforting our esophagus. Maybe it's inflamed, whatever's going on. Good. Hands over the heart again. All right. Beautiful. Savoring any benefits. So important to do. And maybe smile again, even if you don't feel like it. Sometimes I wake up stressed in the middle of the night, and I'll lie there and I'll smile. I'll just smile. It really begins to shift things. There's these little muscles up here. They only get set off when we smile, and that sends the signal to the brain, like, A-okay. Pretty cool. Okay, next we're gonna do this tummy rub. Now, it's real important that you look at your body, because with the cameras, I might be opposite from you right now. We're gonna go in a circle around our belly, and it's important that you go up your right side, then across, and then down your left and around. We're just gonna circle. First off, this is the flow cycle in Chinese medicine, and we're helping everything move the right way. We want to get movement going in the right direction. But secondly, it's actually the flow of our colon. We have our ascending colon coming up the right, transverse along the top, and then descending down. So if you have problems going to the bathroom, this can also help. And just breathing. I love doing this in the middle of the night in bed if I wake up stressed. You could rub your belly for 5 minutes if you wanted, even longer, even shorter. This just helps everything relax just a little bit more. Good. And when you're sitting up, you might not feel the benefits as much as when you're lying down. And then as you're ready to complete, you might want to come in smaller and smaller and smaller circles. Now, you might think to end on the belly button, but we're going to cheat. We're going to come down maybe a couple inches below our belly button to what's called in Chinese medicine our lower dantian, which is our energy center in our body. Okay. Good. And while we're here, we're going to include our kidneys, which are right behind this lower dantian, and our adrenals, which sit on top. So right now, this diaphragmatic breathing, we're going to breathe on the inhalation. You'll feel your hands come out, and then exhalation, your hands come back in and your belly contracts. And just practice that. And if you can imagine, when you inhale, you're going to inhale and bring your breath, really it's not your breath, it's the prana or chi, into your kidneys. Just imagine it. Into your low back. You don't have to be perfect here. But this can be extremely comforting. You can even do an easy 4-4 breath. 1, 2, 3, 4 as you inhale, and 2, 3, 4 as you exhale. Very slow. You can work up to it. Beautiful. Do that for a few minutes if that works for you. You can pause the video if you want to continue that, but we're going to go on with our practice. We're going to stand up now. You could do this continuing to sit down, but I want to show you when I'm standing up so you really get a good feel for it. So this is another way to breathe. We're breathing into our diaphragm now. And what you're going to do, again, careful, you want to really pay attention to your body. I can't mirror you right now. You're going to place your left hand just below your breastbone, right in that xiphoid process, the palm of your hand, your right hand on top of that. This is the diaphragm release. This is really, really good for acid reflux, especially. Again, any kind of stress. We're holding in the diaphragm, basically. So what you want to do on the inhalation, this area is going to bulge out because that's your diaphragm's dropping. And you're going to hold your breath once you breathe out and press in with your hands. So you're pressing out with your diaphragm and pressing in with your hands. It's like an isometric stretch. Hold as long as you can, then release. Doing that 2 more times. If you can only bear this once, it's okay. So inhaling, pressing in with your hands, holding, pushing out with your diaphragm, holding your breath, and then releasing when you can't hold your breath any longer. Let's do 1 more time. Inhaling, hold, pressing in with your hands, pushing out with your diaphragm, and then releasing. Then we're going to do the belt flow. And this will help let the energy circulate from top to bottom. We want all this energy that's stuck up there, we want to get it to move down to the earth again. So if you can reach all the way around, if you can, it's okay, especially your center low back. That'll get your kidneys and something called the Mingmen point coming around. And then you're going to just brush as you're inhaling, brush along your midline, and then exhaling down the top and outside of your leg and off your feet. Let's do that 2 more times. Really good for any kind of indigestion. Exhaling down and out. 1 more time. Good. And then let's do the other side. Breathing in, getting all that energy, and then brushing down. 2 more times. Good. 1 more time. Good. And brush it all off. Notice how you're feeling right now. Notice if there's more relaxation, looseness. You might feel it anywhere in your body. And the main point will be to try to practice this every day. You can do it, any parts of this, multiple times a day if you'd like. It's all medicine for your body. And let your body readjust itself. So for instance, when I have acid reflux, I don't just go, okay, these things are going to just fix it. For some people it does. It doesn't for me. But when I practice this over time, it helps settle everything out. Stay tuned because there's more videos on all sorts of things you can do for this. All right. Take care. Many blessings.